Hey everyone, you're with Tom from Ludicrous Feed. Thank you so much for joining us. Today I'm reviewing the quick portable Type 2 EV charger with adaptable tails, available from EVSE Australia. Use my coupon code TESLATOM for 5% off all products site-wide, including this portable EV charger, which we're going to go through today. So it comes in a box like this from EVSE Australia. Just keep in mind it is reasonably heavy at 9 kilograms. I can lift it with two hands and it's reasonable enough to carry like that, but just be aware of the extra load in your vehicle as you're traveling around. I'm going to put it on this tree stump here and we'll open up the case. So it comes in a nice case like that. Unzip it. Inside you've got the instruction manual, IP66 rating. So we'll just take them all apart. So some tails here. So this one is the 32 amp 3-pin tail right there. Next one is the 10 amp tail, 3-pin, fits into most wall sockets. Next one is the 15 amp tail. You can see the earth pin is a bit wider than the 10 amp tail. I'll just compare the two. So there you go, that's 10 amps, that's 15 amps. Next tail in this kit is the 5-pin 32 amp tail. So 32 amps, 500 volts. Next tail is, this is the 20 amp 5-pin tail, 500 volts. This should give us 3-phase charging as well. So I would say the bulk of the weight is from the charger and the cable itself. I'm just hefting it in my hands there. I'd say that's probably about maybe 4 kilograms in weight. So that's the bulk of the weight. And it's a Type 2 on one end, Type 2 cable, goes into your car. And the other end is the socket for all the adaptable tails. So for example, if I grab this tail here, which is the 32 amp 5-pin tail, and then it clicks in quite easily there like that. There you go, and hear the little click. There's two ends there, one on the other side. And to unhook it, just push down both, they unclasp and pull out like that. So that's quite straightforward. So let's have a look at the specs here. So there's some indicators for the LED display, disconnected, connected, charging, finish and fault. For troubleshooting, user instructions, cautions, risk of electrical shock or burn. Number 2, the device contains no user serviceable parts. Number 3, please do not leave until the charging box is in charging status. Warnings, do not use this product if the EV charging cable is damaged. It is only limited to recharge electric vehicle. 3, the product must be well grounded. 4, do not use this device with an extension cord or adapter. There are the specifications there. Maximum power is 16 kilowatts. And the cable length is 5 meters. And the front of the unit looks like that. And we'll give that a test obviously today. Okay, so the portable charger is $1,980 on evse.com.au as of October 2022. It's actually very competitively priced compared to its natural competitor, which is the Juice Booster. Last time I checked, it was $2,500 for the Juice Booster. This is just under $2,000. And of course, using my code TESLATOM gets you 5% off as well, this product. Okay, so you've got the 5 different adaptable tails here in the boot of our car. This one is 32 amps with the 5 pins. This one's 32 amps with the 3 pins. This one is 20 amps with 5 pins. And then this one is 15 amps with the wider earth pin. And then this one is the 10 amps. All right, let's go test them out. Okay, so the first test is we're going to plug in the 5-pin 32 amp tail, 500 volts, and we're going to plug it into this one here, which is the 5-pin 32 amps. And it says 32 amps up there as well. So yep, isolation switch is off, that's important. Let's open this lid there and we'll just plug in, sort of gently nestle it in, push it in a bit harder, and then righty-tighty, make sure it's locked in there. Yep, it's nice and secure. Okay, let's plug this tail in. You can see how it's not symmetrical. You've got the 5 big holes there, 2 small holes, and just light it up like that. So 2 small holes on the left and 5 big on the right. And then line up the 2 clips like so, and then boom, you're in. All right, we're going to flick on the isolation switch. Okay. Let's have a look at the LCD screen. Okay, so it's not super responsive, so just be careful of that. Single phase or three phase, so let's go three phase today. And 24 amps is the maximum for three phase. Okay, if you press one more, go back to 6, so we'll go to 24. Let's go back to single phase, let's see what the maximum is. So the maximum is 32 amps for single phase. Let's go back to three phase, okay. All right, let's see what delay charging is about. So you can delay charging by number of hours, so let's go backwards there, 12 hours is maximum, okay. Charging time, you can set the number of hours you want to charge the vehicle, so maximum is 12 once again. Next page, more options, charging accumulation. So these are some stats about the device. All right, there's some firmware information there. Press home. That's what you get with the screen when it's charging. All right, let's connect the vehicle. Okay, so we've got the Type 2 plug. There it is there. Let's plug into the Model 3. We just press the charge port to open it. Okay, ready to go. Let's fit it in. Okay, blue light is flashing, that's a good sign. Now it's flashing green, even better sign. All right, so some more handy infographics here on the screen, so we can press each one of these round circles here. Let's press this one to start with. 11.34 kilowatts. Flick up to go back to the main screen. Press the green one. That's the amount of energy supplied to the car in total. We've given 2.93 kilowatt hours so far. That's the amount of time that's elapsed. Flick up. And this one is the current. So running at three phase, 48 amps in total. Then for each phase, you've got the voltage and the current as well. And this green LED indicator is a good sign, means that it's all working as intended. Okay, so we're inside the Model 3 and I'll just run through the statistics on the screen here. Current state of charge 50%. It's charging at 11 kilowatts and you can see how much battery energy will be added. 3 means it's charging at three phase, that's a good sign. 16 amps, 235 volt supply. Change the units there. Okay, so 50% state of charge is 212 kilometers currently, and 11 kilowatts is 55, 56, 57 kilometers an hour, and we've got an hour and 55 minutes to get to 80% if we were to keep going at this rate. Okay, so we're going to test 3 more tails now. This one is the 20 amp 5-pin tail. It looks like the 32 amp 5-pin tail, but it's a little bit smaller in diameter with the ring there. We'll also test the 15 amp tail as well with the wider earth pin, and then the 10 amp plug as well. All right, we're going to flick over to the next one. Let's flick off the isolation switch. Okay, we're safe now. Undo this tail here. Unclip. And again, make sure we've got the right end to end. And click that in. All right, let's flick to the on. Okay, waiting car signal. Okay, so green indicator means it's working. Same with the LED display down here. Yep, green bar means it's all going good. Watch this red circle carefully. Okay, great. So with this one, we're still getting 3-phase, 11 kilowatts. Fantastic. Let's go check the car. All right, back in the car, we're still getting 11 kilowatts, by the way, with the 20 amp 3-phase tail, so fantastic. We'll test the 15 amp tail next. All right, let's test the 15 amp tail next. So off at the isolation switch, we are safe. Okay, unplug this one. And again, end to end with a 15 amp tail. Click in, and we'll flick the switch on. Again, waiting car signal, yep, all good signs. Means it is working. And the car is flashing green there. Great. Let's see what charge we get with this 15 amp tail. Yep, as expected, 3.5 kilowatts of charge. 15 amps, perfect, as advertised. All right, let's flick off the 15 amp one. Okay, we're safe, unplug. Okay, and last one is the 10 amp tail. So again, end to end, make sure it's the right way up. I'm going to hold this up because it's a little bit precarious sticking into that socket. So let's flick that on switch. Okay, waiting car signal. So this time we're getting only 8 amps with a 10 amp tail. Let's see what kilowatts we get. Okay, so 1.9 kilowatts. That's great. 8 amps. It's a shame it doesn't go up to 10, but that's okay. 2 kilowatts is good, I guess, for an emergency slow charge. Okay, so now comes the fun job of switching everything off and packing it up. So to do that safely, I would just flick off whatever switch you're using there. In this case, we've got the 10 amp one. Yep. And then the charger display will go off. It means it's all good. And then at our Model 3, the white light, so it's safe to unplug all round. So let's unplug at the car first. It's just come out like that. And then up here, we're just gonna unplug everything. So this one first, unplug this tail. Okay. And then I'll pull that one out. So this one's got the orange safety dial to lock it in, but most 15 amp plugs I find are just like that, unprotected. So I guess that's a good option if you've got that lock-in dial. And then for these two 32 amp 5 pin tails, we'll just unwind these simultaneously. Of course, make sure the isolation switches are off. Okay, once you're satisfied they're unlocked, just literally just wiggle it out like that. Okay. Same with this guy here, just wiggle it out. Just gently close that. Yep, and that's basically it. Okay everyone, this has been the quick portable Type 2 EV charger with the adaptable tails supplied by EVSE Australia. Again, use coupon code TESLATOM for 5% off. I'll leave the link and the details in the video description below. And just a note too, if you're charging at a showground, make sure, or anywhere else for that matter, publicly, make sure you've got permission to do so if you're going to charge your EV for a prolonged period of time. Thank you again to EVSE Australia for loaning me this device to test, and thank you for watching. Until the next Ludicrous Feed video, happy charging.